everybody, and welcome back to another 3v3 Fastest Map Possible with John Redcorn. So again, if you followed us over from my other channel, thank you. If not, welcome to John Redcorn Gaming, where I just like to share my gaming time with all of you. I mean, sometimes you see really crazy things happen, just like in real sports. I'm mainly playing sports games, but I also throw in a little bit of StarCraft and League of Legends. So just keep your eyes peeled. I'm going to be trying to put up a lot of different stuff. Love to interact. Hope that you enjoy. So today we're going to go ahead and jump into replay 29. This is one that I hosted that I was not in. Doesn't look like a terribly long game, so let's just jump in and see what we got here. Alright, so let's introduce the teams. First we've got Red. Red, Terran, Someone. Someone won. His teammate is the, I guess this is Olive Terran, or Light Green Terran, or Protoss, excuse me. DAC1 NG2, and then also on their team is this sort of powder blue Protoss, or light blue Protoss, Z Feely. Okay. Alright, the other team we got Deer in Sky? I don't know how do you say that. Anyways, so he is the orange Zerg. Then we have this guy over here who is the white Zerg, and this guy over here who's the yellow Zerg. So it's a whole Zerg team versus 2 Protoss and a Terran. So this should be interesting to see how the Zerg sort of react to having Protosses and Terrans throwing at them and vice versa. So it'll be interesting to see how things shake out. Let's do the APM check really quickly. So you see this guy, Yanga Kruh. Yeah, we'll call him Yellow from now on. So he is the highest APM right now by far. Right behind him is his buddy, Orange. So if you've got a Zerg that's really moving fast, 2 Zergs are going to be really fast, that could be dangerous. But on this team, you've got this guy down here who's over 100. I really like what he's done early. He's got himself safe and getting the gateway up early. And then all the rest, you see 25, 45, 61. This is probably usually the range I'm in at this point, around a 26 or 27. Hopefully I can get up to this point at some point. So as always, we are seeing a rush early on. So this yellow guy says, I think you're vulnerable. And this is why this guy's build is better, because look, he's got the cannon there that can easily, and it's sort of mashed in between all of his buildings, so it's going to be hard to get to. So it just completely destroys this play. So now this guy is just screwed. He just sends a few more in and that's all she read. So he's got an unpowered photon cannon. Now they're just going for the base. He might be able to get this pylon up in time, but these guys are going straight for it. If he was smart, he'd just go right for the base. Red's trying to come in to provide some amount of support. Oh, please go for the base. It does pull them off. Oh, he might be able to save himself here. No, I think it's a little too late. And it's out of range. Oh my gosh, that is so devastating. And the thing is, he doesn't have any more minerals. He has 184 minerals. I mean, he's done. Like, you gotta cancel that, but you don't have enough to build a Nexus. He should cancel those. If you let them get killed, though, you're not gonna get that money back. Oh my gosh. These are really hard decisions when you're already pretty much like, screw it, this is over, but I don't know, why are you building cannons? Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Oh my goodness, this is just ugly to start. Alright, so blue's pretty much down and out. He's pretty much out. I don't even know why I guess he just wants to go out on a shield. So yellow invested a lot in that. Now they're starting to macro up because they know it's over. This guy's like, oh darn. I'm gonna have to make sure that I live here. Okay. And then Red's down here with a bunch of Marines. He'd be in good shape if he didn't have a whole Zerg militia coming his way. This guy looks like he's going to try to... What is he doing? I think he's just like... They're just building a front across and down. So that guy leaves. I don't know why it took him that long to leave. Maybe he really just wanted to see how long he could last. I don't know. Alright, so this guy backs off. Now he's coming up out of his base. Is he going to try to attack yellow? That'd be a sick play. I think he is. Red is going to join in. Ooh, this could be dangerous for yellow. That is a lot of Marines with a medic in there. Yeah, you gotta like what this guy's doing early on. Alright, so here we go. So the Marines are pushing in. The Zealots are getting just mashed by all these Sunkens. It's got so much Marine support behind it though, I think he's in a lot of trouble. So Orange, super smart. He's just going to send straight drones to put Sunkens down. Is that what he's doing? That is such a sick play. This is why I think Zerg are so cool. Alright, so he's trying to play the angles. Interesting. White's sending in a few Zerglings. This guy's holding his drones over here. Oh, these Zerglings are doing a nice job. Oh, that's because he was targeting that down. Oh, but that's it. He does get that hatchery, but he's got another one right there. It'll slow production. But that is horrible. He puts his guys back to production and those Marines. Oh, they steal some kills. This one's got 3 kills. Usually don't see Marines get that many kills. 4 kills for that Marine. So they finally cleaned it up, but at what cost? So I do think that's so cool to see someone come in with a bunch of Sunkens. That's interesting. So they like swarmed to him. So now White's got a bunch of Zerglings. This guy's got a bunch of Hydralisks. They're kind of up and running at this point, streaming units out. I mean, they've got a lot of units. I think, and this is a part where I think Teal's in this, unless, okay, so he's sent a little bit of reinforcements there. I think that's smart. What I do not think is smart is sending more units back up to yellow. I think you wait to counterattack at this point. Okay, so he's Orange is backing off. Zealots sort of come in. Here come the Marines. They are coming behind and doing really nice damage. Oh, that was a really good stim. Alright, he backs off into the medics. Man, this red is playing very well right now. And because of that, I think they got a nice force to push yellow again. But again, yellow's got this nice line of Sunkens. That's going to be hard to break. Man, I like the way Red's playing. He's really committing to this. And I like it, and it's working. Alright, so they're still trying to get in there and put pressure on him. But this is the problem. While you're putting pressure on him, these guys are growing. They're not really growing. I guess Red's staying consistent, but... Oof. Man, these Marines are taking care of business, though. I'm telling you, Marines with this Zealot help is really working out nicely. Oh, they're going to have to kill this post-haste. You do not want those lurkers coming out. Oh my gosh, those lurkers are so hard to kill. Alright, so they killed one, but one's going to get out. And if he doesn't have comm stats, he's in trouble. They don't have any kind of detectors. One lurker is going to destroy everything. Oh my gosh, this is a nightmare. This is where this build fails you. The minute lurkers come out, and he is tech switching up, and he does have stuff in his base. Alright, so they just say screw the lurkers, but look, there's one in his base now. So they're still pushing when they should be backing out. This medics are coming in to help the Zealots. Yeah, this is going to be a hard push. I mean, they are taking out some of these Sunkens. Ugh, lurkers. Lurkers are so annoying. If this guy could get out observers, man, it would be a godsend to this team. But I don't think he's quite there yet. It's one of the things that's so hard when you're making these great plays in microwing. You're forgetting that, like, you got to get back to your base and keep your upgrades going, keep your production going. Because look, now he's trying to sort of catch up. He is at 1-1s. But see, this allows time for Zerg to get bigger and bigger. And you can see, like, this guy isn't playing smart anymore. He's just streaming his units in there. You know there's going to be lurkers there. If you guys commit to Zealots and Marines this entire game, they're going to go lurkers all day long. He needs just like a tank or two, I think. Or he could go straight science vessels. That's another way. Alright, so they are going for teal. I think that's a better situation actually for that team because red is a little more vulnerable than him. Alright, so they are pushing hard, but they're unupgraded, so I think right now he's at 1s. These guys are upgrading. This is one of the reasons they're still in this game. Because look how easily they can clean up this Hydralisk thing. Like, I mean, they took out a few cannons, but that was White's entire army. Alright, orange. They're just gonna go. Orange has got 1-1 Hydras. This guy's just building straight. Look at all those Sunkens this guy's built. He's like, fuck it, you're not gonna break me with Marines. So they bring in the lurkers on top of this guy, and he's done. He's done. I mean, even if you like, because they can't get to them because of all the Hydralisks. His best move is to back out. If he had to irradiate, he could do that, but I mean, I really like the way he built. He really committed to the Marine push, and then look at him building around it. This helps you get vision, but ultimately it's just a little too much. The lurkers just provide that extra oomph, and he's not going to be able to help on the back end. It's not enough units, and again, the lurkers. You just get a few air units in. I don't really know like the real recipe to like killing lurkers for each person. Like you just sort of like have to be careful about them, make sure you have detectors and deal with them. They're just so dangerous. Yeah, so anyways, that sort of ends it. Short game, but pretty good in all. You saw that early rush, then you saw a nice hold by yellow over here, and then these guys sort of just this guy operated out of only about 4 hatcheries for most of the game and did pretty well. I was pretty impressed with him. And then, you know, unfortunately this guy really sort of hampered Olive in red. But I think that Olive played a little bit, or light green, whatever you want to call it, played a little bit sloppy down the stretch, but it happens to the best of us. Anyways, thanks for stopping by and joining us once again. I'll try to get maybe 1 or 2 more up today, and then definitely this weekend, be on the lookout for a bunch. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it, and tell your wife I said hi.